Wayne, what are you looking forward to most? What is it, whether it's a position battle, a narrative, or just you want to see something gel? What is it that you are going to be keeping your eyes on? It could be more than one thing, but what is something you are looking forward to?
I think I'm looking for, after the butterflies are released from the stomach, I'm looking for that consistency. And so
Mm.
I'm looking for consistency across the board. Like whatever Nate Sudfeld is consistent with, I'm looking for. I don't want to see him taking all these deep shots. It's not his thing. I want to
No.
see him be consistent in the short game. I want to see checkdowns. I want to see if our running backs can catch. I want to see if our wide receivers can block. I want to see if our guards and our offensive linemen are getting down. I want to see consistency. Even with the play calling, even with the vanilla play calling, I want to see consistency and cohesiveness with the units. I think it's going to take a quarter or two, but I
Yeah.
think once they get, get them butterflies out the stomach, I think the consistency and the cohesiveness will come together.
I like it. It's funny. We always had, I talked about this a little bit earlier on my show, and Kyle talked about it this morning as well, where when those lights come on, one of two
Mm-hmm.
things happen. You either like pump up and you go,
Or you
or
look
you
like a
shrink
deer in
back.
headlights. Yeah.
That's right. And Kyle talked about that. So I'm going to play this clip, 30 seconds, but it's just he expects from rookies in the preseason.
That the game's not too big for him. I mean, that is the one thing that I do like about preseason games. It's just that there's some people get better when the lights are on and some get worse. And I like guys, I mean, obviously you hope they get better, but you at least want them to be what they've shown in practice. And sometimes you get some guys who you think is a really good player, and you get out there and for some reason, whoever's in the crowd or whatever it is, they kind of just melt. And you're like, all right, he's not quite as ready as I thought.
He's so like brutally honest.
It's
Man.
just brutally.
You could tell he was thinking of somebody. You could tell it was just like that.
Can we guess who he was talking about?
Man, the first name that comes to mind for me is Dante Pettis.
Who do you think he's currently talking about of his rookies?
Trey Sermon? He's not a rookie now.
Nah, I think Trey's gonna be fine.
I hope so. I don't know. You tell me, man.
I think Trey's gonna be fine. I think he's talking about Gray. Like I think once those lights come on. Now, I don't think Gray's gonna fail anything in life. I don't think he's gonna fail any task that's thrown to him. I think he's gonna go out there and carpe diem, seize the day, seize the moment, whatever. But I think Gray probably out of the rookies, he has the most to go.
Did you see that Debo picture on his Instagram of Danny Gray sleeping in film?
Yes. So first of all, Debo deserves to be like put in timeout for filming that because Debo is back. Debo is back. Everybody thought Debo was the worst character person in the world. That dude is funny, man.
Nah, he's great, man. He's great. He's always been great. When has he ever been an issue? Ever?
John.
Ever.
We're not going to bring up the past because we put the behinds in the past.